You are changing up the brand. You already talked about this before. Lingerie does not have to look like what it used to look like. You want it to be inclusive and to make folks feel good. But why?
We definitely want to look good outside now in more safe, revealing pieces. You know what I'm saying? I just got off of Paris Fashion Week and it was phenomenal. And I actually saw a lot of, mesh and things like that within the show. So I think that's why. I think for me, it's just all about transitioning pieces outside the bedroom these days in a more appropriate way, so.
But now some folks are outside wearing real lingerie and wrestling suits as their everyday. So how do you feel about that? You like, yeah, let's do it.
I sometimes side-eye people. I won't lie. I sometimes give them the side-eye because, you can definitely make it more appealing to the audience of the people who are watching or where you are or the event or wherever, that these people go to in regular teddies and bodysuits. And it's not so much as, I'm gonna be honest, Kayla, it's not so much as like the regular lingerie, it's the more revealing pieces. They may not have a bra underneath the mesh. You can see the actual, flesh of their skin. So it's really about making it a little bit more upscale and elegant. And that's the difference between my brand and just a person or a brand that offers pieces that, we may insert paddings to protect the girls and they can still look good outside, or, a certain underwear underneath a jumpsuit that's full lace, something like that, just to kind of give an example of what I'm speaking about. But I do tend to look at girls or women that's wear it more risque and be like, ooh, that's a little bold. But, to each his own, because once they buy it from us, they do what they want to do with the garment. And that's none of my business.
Fair enough. But if some folks want to walk in a fashion week, they can do that because you've already done that. So explain to me what Paris really felt like.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, I'm still like on a high. I mean, to say that I'm now in my Paris Fashion Week international designer, the last time I spoke to you, I had only been in this game for like 6 months. So it's been like almost 2 years now. So it's like how much I've grown. I don't even think I did New York Fashion Week the last time I talked to you. And that's so you can kind of see how much I've grown since we last spoke. So I would say definitely Paris was a pivotal point in my career, a turning point to kind of open up more doors. And also, to believe in myself, to get that high and to deliver the way that I did. I showcased and I showed up. I didn't look like an amateur.
When you think about doing it again, what did you take from the runway that you said, you know what, we're going to use this in our everyday, and when we come back next year, we're really going to master it?
Honestly, I'm a moment person. I live in a moment, and I don't know if I would not say that I wouldn't do it again. I mean, each experience is an experience that I take and learn and incorporate any lessons learned that I've experienced in the last show. Like New York helped me to be successful in Paris. I think for me, I want to produce my own show. That's where I'm at now. So next year, I plan on having about 50 models on the runway and just really taking the brand to a more extravagant, lavish show for the Houston area and really putting the lingerie, sector on the map as it relates to not so much fashion, but designing lingerie. You don't see any of that on the runway these days. So that's the difference. That's what I would take.
Awesome. And of course, you said the brand, but I want you to tell the folks where they can go and find out more information about your brand. And I mean, what else they can get? And can you ship everywhere? What happens?
We can ship anywhere. We're international. We're domestic, worldwide. Okay. You can follow me on all socials at the Lisa Rose Luxury Lingerie and also my website, LisaRoseLuxuryLingerie.com.
Now I got to come back just a little bit because you did say you enjoyed the moment. So at this moment in time right now, what are you most excited for, or what is something that you just keep replaying, or is it Paris?
It's currently Paris because we're still talking about it. I mean, we were just so featured in Elle and Harper's Bazaar from the Paris fashion show. So I hadn't posted it yet, but I'm
and you said there's one item that you got in your closet that's ragged and throw it away. What is it?
Man, I would say that pajama set that you've been wearing since about 5 years. It's time to upgrade that. Lisa Rose is running a special. She got all the loungewear you can You can never imagine. Go out there on my site.